Hey everybody, what's up? It's Dave from Gamer for Life UK, and here we are with a special edition of the Gamer for Life show, stroke, mini Minecraft, stroke, whatever we're going to call it. I'm here with the main man himself, co-admin Dean. We're on his creative world, and where are we here? Oh, Earth Space Dock. So, what is docked in this Earth Space Dock, Dinos?
Well, come with me and I will show you.
Let's have a ganders. There you go. Wow. Wow.
If you look over the railing
Wow.
there, you will
wow.
find the USS Enterprise, NCC 1701.
Hang on. Let me just jump up a second.
For all the Trek nerds out there.
Let's just back up a second. Let's just get this image in the video. It's like Lemau. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a project of Dean's for God knows how many hours. Yeah.
Just over 200 hours, I think I've got in total.
I'm gonna say it'll be about 200 hours. Yeah. So what we'll do is we're gonna go inside. It's not just the outside. He's actually got a fully made inside. He's got warp cores, the works. So Dean will be our tour guide for this episode. And let me just get back down to him. That would be a great start.
Down here.
I'm down here. There we go. Let's go. Show what they're made of. Follow me, follow me, follow me. So yes, as we are going through here, basically, yes, Dean is co-admin. Dean has helped us out with a lot of cool stuff, and this is a tour stroke interview. So Dean, what is going off here? What's kicking?
A little waiting area for people who are waiting to board the Enterprise. There's some little seating and some little pot plants. And a nice view of the ship while it's docked.
It's a pretty sick view, actually, mate. Very sick view. We've even got one of them little, docking tube things going off with all the warning stripes.
Retractable docking tube, yeah.
That's the one, retractable docking tube. That's what I was thinking of, actually. But yeah,
left and right are turbo lifts.
Turbo lifts. We've got the sound effects for it. That was like shh, shh.
I can't make it do sound effects. So.
We haven't got the Star Trek mod. Eight.
No.
Oh, I'm glitching the door. I'm glitching the door.
And obviously, this has all been done on Xbox, not on PC.
Yes, the bottom left-hand corner you will notice the Xbox buttons. So yes, this has all been done by hand on the Xbox version. You know, no mouse clicking going on. And yeah, this is the second floor of this docking station. Pretty.
And there's a tube that takes you on board the Enterprise.
Now, this, with the view just looking out the glass, mate, it looks epically sick. Wow.
It's pretty awesome.
It is
quite scary, to be fair. It freaks me out, sort of walking on glass.
Yeah. Oh.
Not quite natural.
Not natural. Hello, sheepies. Down there. Hello, sheepies. Why don't you come aboard? Yes. So,
press the button.
Do the honours, Dean. Do the honours. Oops.
You go through, I'll press the button for you.
Go on.
And I'll follow you in.
Yep. Whee! Wow.
Okay, so here is where you enter. In front of you there's some turbo lift shafts. And this is just a main sort of storage area. As you can see, there's 2 layers. They're like little garages
sick.
Where the storage compartments are. There's nothing actually in it yet, but...
Work in progress still.
to be fair, I don't know what they actually store in there. Whether it's like Klingon wine or something, or some sort of mad alien shit. But
oh, aye.
So towards the back end of the ship, you follow me through this door here.
Whee.
To be fair, I've not finished signposting yet because the ship's that big. There's that many signs. But if you look through that little window there, that's the shuttle docking bay.
Oh yeah!
Go through this door here.
Oh yeah, man.
There we are. This is the shuttle loading bay.
Pretty sick, pretty sick.
As you can see, there's a viewing room to the right and left of it. There's some more storage place. And these here, although they're not functional, are the actual lifts that fetch the shuttlecraft up to the dock bay.
Ah, right, now I actually wondered when you were building this what these were for, actually. Now I do understand that.
Yeah, so they fetch the shuttlecraft up.
Into here to fly out. Just to clear something up, Dean, explain how you made this. As in, did you use a schematic, a plan, or was this all?
Yeah, I mean, basically, I can't take credit for the design of it. It's a design that I downloaded from the internet from a guy off the Minecraft forums who actually designed it and built it. He apparently got a full proper 3D diagram, rendered 3D diagram, and then put it into a program that separates it into cubes, and then you slice it up with a schematic program. So I just downloaded the schematic. I've got the software as well that allows you, to show you how to do it layer by layer, and it's just sort of gone from there. But
you built it one layer at a time.
Yeah, there's we have little tweaks and things that are different on it that I've done that.
Yeah, I remember that
slightly,
one.
and slightly different materials and things like that, but...
Yeah. Oh, we know about the odd little tweaks. It's not working, yeah. It's not happening.
No, so right, we'll go into this turbo lift here and just go up a level.
Up a level. Dip. Well, I'm going over one level too many. Get down, Dave, come on.
Gone too high.
I've gone too high! Let's go!
The automatic doors don't quite work properly, but...
No. They definitely don't quite work properly.
But that's the best I can do. Again, this is a viewing area, so... people viewing shuttlecraft coming in and docking and...
You can understand the scale of it now when you look at it from out of here, so... It's pretty cool.
There's that many levels to it, it's unbelievable.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll stay on this particular level if you want.
Yeah, cool, let's go for it.
Follow around with...
Oh my god, it's like Doom!
Endless corridors. It is like Doom a bit.
Yeah.
There's lots of rooms and compartments that will be crew quarters and sick bays and various things like that, but obviously there's no furniture in.
Half-assed attempt, Dean.
After 200 hours, to be fair, a few beds down seemed like a slightly pointless task.
Yeah, very pointless task at the time, to be honest with you. I would be pulling my hair out just by doing all this, you know what I mean? But plenty of, rooms and whatnot.
Plenty of space. These two corridors there lead off to the two turbo lifts, but I'm not going all the rooms, but again, there's more rooms up here. And as you can see, it just carries on and on and on. Now, round here is one of the power conduits. Now, if you look down through the glass, you'll see it actually goes all the way down.
We are quite a few floors up,
all
actually,
the levels. Yeah, we are quite high up, so... Yeah. But, and again, if you go around the other side...
Sorry, nope. Unless it's the opposite way.
This way. Come on.
Yeah, no, I've gone the wrong way. There we go.
There's the other side, power conduit, so... Everything's symmetrical. There's no way here. What's here? Ah! Right, yeah. Might be getting ahead of myself. Yeah, this leads to other sections of the ship. We'll not go to the bit yet.
Some tour guide, Dean. Seriously, some tour guide you are.
Well, we need to go downstairs first. And again, if you come into this room, you can see the power conduits that are there. And we've also got... That is... Oops, I fell.
I was going to say, how far have you fallen there?
Back up. No.
You got your head stuck. You love it. This is not working.
I fell.
You fell and you went to why?
Right, start again. Right.
Yeah. I'm not editing it this year.
This is the warp core.
Yeah.
So this travels throughout the whole ship, goes all the way to the nacelles at the back. But we'll take you down into main engineering so you can see the main warp core itself. But that's obviously, you can see it takes a route all the way through the ship.
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
Like a boss indeed.
So follow me, Davey.
Cameraman coming through.
Go down to the turbo lift, and let's go down to the bottom level.
Let's go down. Right to the bottom, yeah?
Right to the bottom.
Right to the bottom.
This is the lower cargo hold. As you can see, for some reason, we're transporting sheep and pigs on this mission. I don't know why, but there must
The Enterprise.
For them.
The Enterprise is supporting livestock. Yeah. Oh yes, and grass, obviously.
Grass, obviously, because the sheep and pigs need something to eat on their long interstellar journey. Can't have them dying.
No, I like that excuse, because before, when there was no sheep or pig in it, it's actually what's on the plan.
Yeah, well, we'll not go into that.
Yeah.
I thought it was bizarre in the plan, to be fair, to have grass down here, but never mind.
Yes, definitely.
So, next level. Oh, there's a chicken that seems to have escaped.
A little chicken.
So here we are again. The room we was in earlier, we was up on the balcony, up there.
Yes, yeah. I remember now, yeah.
The floor of the room.
The storage areas where the mulled wine, Klingon wine.
Here, obviously, you can see there's one lift up and one lift down.
Oh yeah, for the
floor above. So
yeah, I remember now.
For the shuttlecraft, let's head
shuttles. Let's head forward. Let's head forward.
Engineering.
Engineering bay.
And here we are, main engineering.
Can he cope, Captain? Sorry, I had to do that one.
That is the main warp core.
Oh yes. Oh yes, indeed. It's in obsidian. It's obsidian, that, isn't it? Yeah, it is obsidian. That one.
Yeah, it's obsidian.
Obsidian casing. It is sick.
Flowing throughout. Through the front somewhere. I can't even remember where it is now.
It's that big he forgot his own way.
It's at this side, I think. Yes. You actually can get down to the bottom.
Yeah. You can walk over the
as you can see, obviously the power conduits go all the way from the warp core itself around the ship.
Yeah, so, I just realised, I've just realised what I'm looking at, yeah.
The green and brown pipes actually do go throughout the whole ship.
Yeah, you will notice them in different levels and through veins of the ship. You might see a few more of these.
By layer, you can place them up. It's quite clever, actually.
Yeah, boy. It is very clever. Look at all this lava. Sorry, warp. Matter.
Yes, move away from the lava, because we know what you're like with lava.
Whoa. You know, we don't have to say this in front of everybody on YouTube, you know what I mean? That's a bit harsh, that thing. A bit harsh. Well, how did you get up there? How did you get up there? Did you just fly up there?
No, there's a secret passage here.
Oh, there's a secret passage!
Secret passage.
Secret passages. See?
Go up a level here.
Even Star Trek has secret passages. Oh crap. Hang on.
So again, this is a different room. Another part of engineering. So again, you can see the conduits where they come through and go further up the floor.
And what's this on the floor? WIP. Oh, hang on. Oops.
Yeah, in front of us here, Dave. As you can see, the warp core comes to it. Is the deflector dish. So we're behind the front deflector dish there.
Front of the ship. Yes. Nicely. Oh, got dead leg. Ow. That's better. Dead leg when recording. It's not cool.
Go up another level.
How many turbo lifts are on this? Whoa. On the ship, it's one at front, one at back, and two at middle.
Oh, there's turbo lifts everywhere, to be fair.
Oh, I thought.
So again, this is another level below where we were previously, which you can just see. It's got the conduits running everywhere. And again, we're back here.
Oh, we're back at the entrance, aren't we? Yeah, that's cool. I just realised that.
So,
yay!
Oh, there's a pipe. Came in through. So, go to these are the two main turbo lifts.
Yeah, the two in the middle. Yeah,
the left and the right of the ship. If you sort of look up and downwards, they go a long way.
A long, long way.
So again, we've got another deck here.
Oh, stop lagging, Dave. There we go.
Which is the one we was on earlier. With the shuttle bay view.
How many decks are there on this?
I've not finished counting, is the honest answer. Because I've not finished signposting. I've only signposted 4 decks, and they're the top ones on the saucer section. I think it's about 16.
This is a scary view on the video, actually, because I'm just looking at shitloads of jack-o'-lanterns. It's a bit quite weird.
Yeah, well, you see, this is just a giant corridor.
It's a giant corridor.
That literally sort of goes around the ship. There's no actual rooms on this level. It's literally a big corridor that from one.
It just ends there. Now.
Yeah.
Yes. Damn that plan. Damn that plan.
So we'll go back to where we were.
Back to the frothy cat section.
Because you can go up to the front from here. So that's where we can. It's slightly freaky, all these.
Yeah, it is, especially when you look just directly at it, and that's all you've got on your screen is jack-o'-lantern. It's like, woo!
Right, go up again another level.
Go up, up and up and up and up and up. Oh, no, I've gone too far up. Oh, Dave, come on.
Go here. This is quite an interesting section of the ship. And Dave gets through the door. Again, you can see the warp coil going through the floor. Now here, from this console, where are you, Dave?
Yeah,
With me?
you disappeared. There we go.
Yeah, from this console,
yeah.
That is a torpedo, which is dropped from there onto a system and goes through one of these torpedo chutes.
Yes, yes.
Which,
I was wondering.
to actually exit at the front of the ship.
Oh, yes. This is why I was actually going to say, you can have to remind me what the train tracks are for. Now you've just done that. That's good.
Yeah,
it is good.
So they won't carry the doors open there by itself for some reason. The button must be wrong.
But it must be the opposite way around, yeah.
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 That's not good.
Technical fault.
Well, I'm on now because that's annoying me.
Technical fault, Mr. OCD over there. Oh, dear. Dear me. So yes, while he's fixing that, while we've got him on the video, we will be asking Dean a few questions at the end of this video, not just about Minecraft, about a few things to tie it up with an interview as well. So just so you know that, I'm quizzing you at the end of this, by the way.
If you come up the level, these are.
Oh, I've not seen this one.
Torpedo storage.
Ah, right. And it lowers it down into it. Yeah.
Lower it down.
That's cool.
So
I've not seen this bit before.
You can come up here. And again.
Oh, crap.
Another level of torpedo storage.
Oh, am I going right? There we go. Yeah, come on. I am.
Yeah. You can go up again, another level.
Oh, you can go up these other ladders. I didn't know. I thought it was just the one set that you. Oh God, I've gone down.
No, everywhere.
No. I can't climb back up. There we go.
This is just a little hiding room.
Ah, this does look familiar now because I know where we're heading.
Now, this bit.
Ooh.
Is quite interesting. Again, well, just to me. This is where the warp core meets the impulse engines. So
no, I've not seen this bit before.
There
definitely.
is the impulse engines that exit the ship, the big red engines on the top of the saucer section.
Ah, no, I've not seen this bit. Yeah, a little bit before.
Yeah, well, that's the top of the warp coil, basically.
Ah.
You drop down and look, that goes right the way down.
Right back down to the bottom bit
of
it,
bottom
yeah.
of the ship, which is a long, long way.
It is now a long, long way. Don't push me down, for God's sake!
I'll not push you down, it took me long enough to get down. That's a corridor that goes nowhere, but it's... You could
yeah, I know where we are now. I figured out the corridor.
You can smuggle a lot of shit in that.
Oh, yes.
Right,
oh, yes.
Go back down.
Sounds like Firefly to me, that. Smuggling. Oh, crap. Crap. Am I going on the right level? Yes. There we go.
Yep. We'll go up the ladder again.
Up the ladder. So many jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Right. Now this is quite a long corridor. This means this is as far as I've got with the signs. This means we're actually coming to the saucer section. So as you can see, turbo lift to main engineering. This is deck 4.
Deck 4.
And that turbo lift there goes up to the bridge. So let's have a wander around deck 4 first.
Deck 4.
Turbo lift to the bridge, which is signposted because it does get a bit confusing.
Yeah,
wandering
especially
around these rooms. But
Yes.
again, these are all big empty rooms, but I assume this one might be captain's quarters or sick bay or something.
Something
Once we
all
get
important.
round to it,
We finally get around to it. Yeah.
yeah. Now, you can't quite get in this bit for some reason. I don't know why. But
You
if
look confused in this video.
If you poke your head in and look, you'll see there's a console and all the pipework that runs around the outside of the saucer section. You sort of see that there as well.
So what would this... Well, you know, in a Trekkie's...
Well, it's just the more the maintenance tunnels and shafts.
Right.
Even to that extent, the sadness, it all exists.
It all exists. And
this is literally, this diamond sort of literally marks the centre of the saucer section. It runs all the way through.
Right. I was just kind of wondering
I don't know why.
I was kind of wondering that.
And just endless rooms and corridors and maintenance tunnels and various stuff here. That's deck 4, which, to be fair, is one of the smaller decks.
Yeah.
Deck 3.
Wait.
This looks a lot bigger.
A lot bigger.
Again, there's just lots of random rooms.
Lots
and
of
corridors
rooms. Yeah.
And we'll not wander too far because you can get lost, even though I put signs on.
I was going to say, yeah, it's getting wider, isn't it? You know when you did this schematic thing, you had all that plan and stuff, did it tell you how many blocks approximately it used?
Yeah, it was... Oh,
it was something daft,
it was somewhat ridiculous, like 260,000 blocks, I think we counted it to, in total. And that was just for the basics.
Just for the basic build of the build of the ship.
Yeah.
Deck
Again,
2.
This is deck 2. We've got crew quarters to the left and right. You see now we've got power coupling maintenance. Now again, this is like I was saying to you, as you see, you can come into this one. The power coupling runs all the way.
Yeah.
The saucer section.
The piping. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously you've got consoles to work on if you need to do things. And it carries on, and then obviously the green pipes further around as well.
Yeah, meets in the middle with them. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's your centre room, obviously. Weird diamond pillar. It does get bigger.
Very big, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
this is probably a holodeck. Yeah.
it could be a holodeck, although technically I don't think 1701A had a holodeck.
Oh, here we go.
But I'm not getting all nerdy on your ass, but...
Yes.
Get your Star Trek facts right, bitch.
Right. Yeah.
This is an interesting one because it's all actually something. So we've got the mess hall and observation lounge. So this is the observation lounge. So you sit in here and drink your drinks. You've got a nice view
of the back end of the ship. Actually looks pretty cool from out here as well. Really awesome.
Yeah, that's just nice. Little tables and everything. Just to sit down and for the crew members to eat the snacks and everything. If you come here, fully functional kitchen.
Oh, mint!
Now
this is new. This is new to me. This I didn't see this bit.
With a customary gothic cake.
Oh God. Yeah, gothic's been here, hasn't he? Meow.
So yeah, and again, we've got more tables and everything on this side. This is the main mess hall. This is more for the captain and the main crew, senior officers. Then we've just got like bench tables and everything for all the lower officers because they don't get to sit with them.
Anybody got time for that? And this is the third class economy class.
That's third class. Yeah, they don't even get seats.
Yeah.
No tables. They just sit on the floor.
It's where the Romulans go.
Level.
Another level, baby.
to the actual bridge itself. So we've got an airlock there that actually takes you outside onto the top of the ship if you want to nip out. Don't know why you'd want to possibly come out and run around the top of the ship, but
it's pretty cool.
I suppose if you want to go spacewalking, I'm floating into space.
Oh, I've just noticed where you were going. No, you've got to come back down and finish the tour. Land.
I've just seen a hole in this side.
Oh, Mr. OCD.
Don't stop the video.
I'll make sure nobody notices.
I've noticed, which is annoying.
Which is very annoying. It's self-rafe.
I don't know why there's a hole there.
If I could tell you that, I would.
Right, okay. I must have missed that bit.
Half a job. Half a job. Half a job.
Go back inside in case I find any more defects. Right. And here we have the bridge itself. So step onto the bridge.
Shh, Captain on bridge.
Yeah. Now this is where the tactical officer would sit up here.
That's pretty damn cool.
Obviously, this is the captain's chair. Sits here.
That is some
left
serious.
and right, we've got the engineering and science stations.
That is detail. That is some cool detail going on.
And obviously, in front here, the console.
Hey, look, I'm Sulu. Hey.
That's the helm itself.
Yeah, boy. That's brilliant. I actually like this. This is pretty cool. Yeah, man.
Pretty awesome. And this is the Starship Enterprise. Shall we take everyone around the outside of it now, then?
Yes, yeah, I will. Yes, this is the Starship Enterprise. Yes. Wow. Basically, I was involved in the progress of this building, but I must
admit, Dave helped me a little bit on this with the saucer section when I was going mad counting blocks.
That was just annoyingly rapey, that, mate. That was just like, whoa, what was going on? Right then, let's stick it all in here. Oh, it would be raining. It would be raining,
yeah.
So but let's just have a...
You can see the scope.
Let's pull it up a little bit so I can see what the all-in-one go. As you can see, the sheer scale of the saucer section itself is just immense. It's just amazingly immense.
It's that big it won't actually render on screen.
Yeah, because it's not picking up the back of it, yeah, until now, there we go. And these are the technical term for these two. Dean, is it the cells?
Nacelles, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty damn.
Again, these are actually, there's no doorways in, but they're actually hollow, and the power conduits flow all the way up to the top. So although you can't see them, trust me, they are there.
They are so there.
So the brown and the green power conduits go all the way up, and the warp core go all the way up to the nacelles.
Dean. It's not symmetrical.
Yes,
I won't wind you up.
Penis.
These
are the impulse engines.
Oh, these things at back with the torches, yeah.
We saw the back of them.
Yeah, with the blue thing.
Bit of the warp coil, yeah.
Yeah, boy, that is pretty damn sick. It is pretty damn sick.
You can go down the front and look at the deflector dish and the torpedo tubes.
Let's go and have a gander. Here we go. It's all well lit up down here as well. Come on, float through. There we go.
Obviously, deflector dish.
That is pretty sick.
Come from.
Wow. now seeing it actually finished in game, it's pretty cool, Dean, I must admit. I really do.
Some mad shit.
Some definite mad shit. Yes, definitely. But worth it at the end, mate. Definitely worth it at the end.
Oh, definitely worth it, yeah.
Definitely worth it at the end.
Hope people on YouTube like it and appreciate the hard work I've put into it. It's
oh, I'm sure they will, mate.
Unique, although you'll see pictures on the internet of...
oh yeah, definitely.
enterprises and things like that people have built. There's very few videos of tours inside, and like I say, this I actually just literally got from a blueprint. I've never actually seen it made by anyone. It was just a theoretical blueprint that someone had posted, so...
Right, I'll just get into a decent position to have a look at it. What time am I on? Right. So, yeah, that basically wraps up the tour. Yes, Dean spent, did you say about 200 hours on this?
Yeah,
project?
over 200 hours.
Over 200 hours on this project, definitely. Before we wrap up the video, to twist everything into like a Game for Life show, stroke minimum Minecraft, I thought I'd take this opportunity to pop a few questions to Dean while we've got him here. So you've seen him at his work. You know, he is our Minecraft specialist. I do admit that he is Mr. OCD. It's not fitting. Rage. So basically, Minecraft oriented as well. Have you got anything in your mind now that you're wanting to build? Now you've done this.
Well, to be honest, I've sort of found a couple of other of the Star Trek ships that I'd probably like to have a bash at. But now I understand the concept of how they use the 3D rendering software.
Yeah.
And the program to sort of pixelate it to make it almost 8-bit, so you can build it in Minecraft. The possibilities are endless. So any 3D model from any game, if you can render that in using 3D software such as Blender, free software using that, it's technically possible to create a Minecraft map for it.
Yeah. So it could be...
the possibilities are endless. You know, you could even get to like making 3D versions of Master Chief or... You know,
yeah, that actually would be sick, yeah.
Video games and things like that.
It's a mad world, that.
You could make the Normandy from Mass Effect.
Yes, yeah.
You could render and make that. You know, you could, I suppose if you could get hold of a 3D model, you could make Serenity.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's the possibilities and scopes endless, I suppose. But no, I've not got a specific thing in my mind for my next one. But the only ones I've already got on my computer are sort of follow on from this, so I think there's a Klingon Bird of Prey. And there's someone currently on the internet who's working on the Enterprise D, but currently it's only a wireframe model, so it's not finished that at all yet, so there's no plans or anything.
It's basically a work in progress for that one.
Yeah.
It's finished. Oh, that's cool. Right, as you can see, it's now turning dark, and you can actually see it in its full glory at night, even though it's still pissing it down.
Stars, because it's raining, yeah.
It's pissing it down with rain. So yes, right, basically, while you're here, explain who you are, what you're into, what you do on the page, which I've tried to explain with other admins. So just go for it.
If I'm perfectly honest, I don't tend to do a great deal on the page currently. I've probably been lacking a bit in post, but to be fair, there is a reason for that. I have actually been working in the background. I basically work as a IT type of guy, and I work a lot with websites, and I'm sort of in the process of a secret project for Gamer for Life.
Shh, it's secret, you shouldn't be telling people that.
Well, that's a little hint, but that's what I've been doing with my time a lot of the time, so that's why you don't see me as much on the page. Although I'm very active in the parties and the games that we play together.
Yes.
I don't post as often on the page as I used to, but
yes,
I'm still very much part of the community, and one of the original members.
Yes, one of the original members.
Actually, a personal friend of Dave's. I know him in real life, not just on the internet.
Yes, in personal ways.
We work together and discuss a lot of gaming-related topics while we're on break at work.
Yes, definitely. We are over the admins. Me and Dean are probably the ones that have worked together. You've met Richard before in a previous episode. We've known him for you've known him for years, haven't you?
I've known Richard for 6 or 7 years. He was my very first Xbox friend. When I first got my Xbox back in 2007 online. Oh,
which is pretty cool.
I must point out, for the point of YouTube viewers, that Lewis is currently pointing at me and saying, "No, me." Obviously, you're my first YouTube friend, Lewis, but
YouTube friend.
Xbox friend, even. See, you're confusing me now.
But blooper reel there. Blooper reel there for YouTube. Yes, yes. And we've been rudely interrupted by him.
Yeah, he's just, to be fair, this is going to be amusing when people watch this video back, but he's just seen a spider and he's now panicking.
Holy crap. I'm going to die.
Explain for everyone that doesn't know us and people, Lewis is my son. Yes, I am old enough to have a son before anyone asks. He is absolutely petrified of spiders, and he's currently got a big kitchen knife that he's trying to stab a spider with. He's actually achieved it.
We're going to get RSPCA on us.
About the size of, well, it's a money spider. Wasn't really going to eat his flesh, but there you go. Anyway, sorry for the interruption.
No,
where were we?
Yeah, one of the original members. Yes. So, a couple of quick questions. What are you looking forward to in, say, the next 12 months to 2 years in the future of gaming altogether?
Well, the next big things I'm really looking forward to, I mean, as you're probably aware, for those of you who know me, and I'm a massive Halo fan. Not quite as massive as Richard, but I am a massive Halo fan. And one of the things I'm really looking forward to, I actually posted today about it, is Destiny, which is Bungie's new project, which, obviously, Bungie sold the IP rights to 343 for Halo. So they've gone away, sort of reinvented themselves, and they're coming back with a completely new universe game and everything. Now, whether it's going to be out this year, next, we're not quite sure, this generation, next generation, but anything Bungie does is gold. And yeah, I'm so definitely looking forward to that. It's going to be such an amazing story and universe that I really can't wait, even for a slight bit of news on it. The other thing I'm really looking forward to this year, to be honest, is the Tomb Raider reboot. I've always been a fan of the Tomb Raider games. I played the original ones back on the original PS. I played them on PC, and I've always been a massive fan. And it's the one type of game that I think the Xbox really lacks.
Yeah,
you've
definitely.
Got the Uncharted series and games like that on the PS3, which are fantastic games.
Yeah.
But the Xbox hasn't really got an equivalent, and I think it needs something like that, so I'm really looking forward to that. The other major thing is next-gen consoles.
Yes.
I'm slightly excited about them, but I'm wary about them as well. We've got a situation developing that, how true it is we don't know, but we think that they might be trying to sort of close down the second-hand market for games or trading games by making things download only or only connected and online passes. And I'm worried if the gaming industry goes that way a bit, because not everyone could afford to go out and buy £40 retail titles instantly.
Yeah, definitely.
Plus, you always come across gems that you've never played before that you'll pick up in a store for £5 or £10. You know, a game from 3 or 4 years past, and it's an absolutely fantastic game, but you've never seen it before, you've never got round to playing it or something, so it's nice to be able to pick them up, and I think we'll lose all that, and I'm just wary of everything being fully digitised, so that you're just downloading onto your hard drive, you've got no physical media anymore.
Losing that feel.
I still like the feel of getting, well, trying to get the cellophane off a new game when you get it.
Yeah.
Which is an achievement in itself.
Yeah.
You know, and getting the disc and looking at the booklet, although they stop putting booklets in, but unless you buy special editions. But yeah, all that sort of thing. So I'm reticent about that for the new consoles, but for the computing power and where graphics will be going, I've seen some demos online of things like CryEngine 4 and the next sort of generation of game engines, and they're absolutely amazing what they'll be doing. So your next-gen consoles are going to be out of this world, graphics-wise and speed-wise.
Oh yes, that's one thing we will definitely be looking forward to. Definitely. Right. Trying to think of the questions I've asked other people. Right. For you personally on the page, how can you see Gamer for Life evolving in the next 18 months, 12 to 18
Well,
months?
without delving too much into the secret project that I've already been told off mentioning, we're looking at taking things a lot forward. I mean, we had our first experience at a game show at Eurogamer last year, which we all really enjoyed. We enjoyed reporting on it, playing on the games, talking to other people in the industry, going to the developer sessions, and meeting other community members and other pages and people generally.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that again this year, plus possibly a couple more if we can get a chance to. And again, we want to expand our community, so we've started doing a lot of YouTube work, which you'll have noticed on the page. Obviously, if you're watching this video. Yeah, that was a bit silly, but
yeah, that was a daft
we
moment.
started doing a lot of work in other media on Tumblr and things like that, and eventually we'd like to have a complete online community where people can come debate, rage, post their opinion, look for other people's opinions, look for guides on how to do things, you know, just general help and be there as a community. Because at the end of the day, as gamers, we all are a massive community, and it's the one thing we've all got in common. And you know, we talk to people from different countries, different cultures, but we've all got the common ground in gaming. So it's a massive worldwide community. So it'd be nice to harness more of that and give them more content and more of what they want, basically. So that's what we're looking at the future. But obviously, there's a fair bit of hard work involved between now and then.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of things that we're all planning on doing. Like we've branched into looking at doing live streaming, but we've halted that for a bit.
We've done a couple of live stream episodes. Yeah, we've even, I mean, me, you, and another friend of ours, we've actually branched out into more PC gaming as well to try and embrace that. We've been playing a lot of League of Legends and various MMOs online to sort of get a feel of that community and obviously find new friends and players in sort of that arena. We're not, you know, not just all on the Xbox constantly or the other consoles.
It's more expanding
our horizons slightly.
Yeah, it's more expanding, isn't it? Right. Speaking of YouTube, are we going to be seeing more of you solely, or are you just going to be joining in with other videos? Like, I know we're doing League of Legends together.
Yeah, you'll see me popping up on other people's videos with random League of Legends videos and possibly in some of Richard's PC playthroughs and things like that. But I am actually looking at doing my own series for YouTube. I'm just sort of putting together a few ideas of which game to play, or I think what people would like to see that's slightly different.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, hopefully there'll be something coming soon from me. I'll have my own sort of weekly show.
Yes, that's pretty good. So we are looking forward to that. Right, something a bit different. We'll do a couple of, you know, quick, fiery kind of questions. So basically, first one that comes to my mind: your very first gaming console.
My very first gaming console that I owned.
Yeah.
I was a late starter in buying consoles, so the first console I owned was the PlayStation, the original PlayStation. But my first experience of playing on a console was an Atari 2600 that a friend of mine had, and I was so jealous, and I was round at his house every day after school.
Like a boss. Right, your greatest, you know, gaming memory. What when you think of gaming, what first comes to mind? You know, it could be anything small like playing Halo for the first time, thinking, "Oh my god, this is amazing." Or
I've got a couple of really standout gaming experiences. One of the first ones I ever had was it wasn't actually PC computing; it was with the BBC computer. If anyone can remember that back in the day, big white box that it were. But that was playing Elite. Now that's a game that was very simple and very small at the time, a space trading game. But the game was so vast and epic. I started playing it, and 2 years later I was still playing it. And I never ever lost interest in it, and I'd always go back to it. And So that's a major sort of gaming memory. For such a simple game, how in-depth and massive it was at the time. I mean, we're talking 84. You know, nothing like that had been seen. There were very short games and very basic.
And a lot of stuff you had to do yourself, as inputting codes and, you know, programming yourself to do it.
Yeah. I mean, another major one that I had, again, was my first sort of major console experience, was playing the original Tomb Raider for the first time on the PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
The graphics on that was like, and because it was 3D, was something we'd almost never seen before.
Yeah.
Everything before that was two-dimensional and flat.
Yeah, definitely.
And here you were exploring a world, shooting things, killing things, solving puzzles in a 3D environment, and it blew my mind.
That game revolutionised gaming for teenage boys all over the world with Lara Croft and her amazing triangle boobs.
Get into trouble for watching Lara Croft's bum wiggle as she was walking, but
you couldn't help that.
We'll not have that conversation.
It's getting all smutty. This now.
And like you mentioned, Halo, the original Halo CE, when I got the first Xbox, I don't think there's ever been a game really to beat it. The campaign on that, on Legendary, was such an awesome experience.
Yeah.
Admittedly, probably other campaigns and other Halo games since then have possibly been a little bit better, but because it was the first ever experience of that type of campaign on that game, again, it was just such a standout moment. It's one of those things that I don't think will be repeated again.
Yeah. It was just a massive, epic achievement on its own, and to beat that.
So much thought had gone into the story and the setting and the campaign and the environment and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, like I say, it's been bettered now.
Oh yeah, definitely. But back then it was like, wow, it's this game is absolutely epic. That's why, bringing it back to what we were saying earlier about that Destiny, we're all really looking forward to seeing what Bungie do with that, because
because Bungie have got the possibility to sort of reinvent the genre that they created.
Exactly.
In a way, so yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we're all fingers crossed about that. So, alright, in your honesty, because you do play a bit of PC gaming, console or PC? What would you choose?
I get asked this a lot, and to be fair, I'd almost say they're two separate things. I treat them very differently. For social gaming, you can't beat a console, I think. It's just everything's in one box. The ability to speak to people and play online multiplayer with people is just so simple on a console. Some PC games you have to muck about getting onto servers, and you're constantly getting booted and things like that. So sometimes it's very awkward, but the depth of modern things that are available in PC gaming is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's the thought that goes into it, and plus the fact that there's a lot of little very simple free games out there, and even browser games that you get on PC that are quite fun. So it's hard to say. You couldn't choose one over the other. I think I use them differently. I play a lot of games on console for the enjoyment, but I also like to lose myself in a good PC game. PC games tend to be sort of longer-winded with no end goal as such in sight. So I play a lot of MMOs and things like that where you just sort of carry on playing, ranking up and earning more skills and things like that. Whereas
immersing yourself in the story.
As people know, I am a bit of an achievement whore, so I like to play a game through to completion, get all the gamer score, and it makes me have a warm feeling inside that I've sort of done offer.
Yeah, even though you do stress a lot about an achievement that you probably can't get, or you're like, oh my god,
I've done some insane achievements. The bucket list on Forza 4 was a ridiculous achievement. I put 250 achievement for 80G.
I
got it.
Crazy.
But it's not my favourite achievement. My favourite achievement, which I know is a question you've not asked me, but I'll answer it anyway.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Ask my own questions. My favourite achievement ever, though, is the Halo 3 Vidmaster annual.
I was thinking that. I knew it would be something to do with Vidmaster.
With 4-player co-op on Legendary with the Iron Skull on, and you all had to finish in a warthog, if I remember rightly.
Crazy.
And at the end of it, you got 0G.
But it was just an achievement there. It's just like,
but it
wow.
was an awesome achievement. At the time, it was one of the achievements, so you had to get it along with 6 other achievements over ODST and Halo 3 to get your recon armor. So it was worth it just for that.
Oh, the
get
recon
the recon armor. But the achievement itself was so much fun. So hard, but so much fun. It's an achievement I could go back and play over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Even though I've already got it.
Crazy. It's crazy. Right, just looking at the time what we've got here. We've rolled on to 50 minutes in this video already. So basically, yes, I might wrap it up here, to be honest with you. And we might, in a future episode of the Game of Life show, come back to Dean and talk to him more about, you know, specialist things, because he is our IT whiz kid, he is our Minecraft mentalist, he is the Game of Life's version of the Stig, and yeah, I'm guessing he's looking for me in this game as well. Dean, I'm up here if you're looking for me.
I've not seen you for a while, to be fair.
I've been floating around.
Fence work.
I've been floating around the top of the ship. So yes.
Oh, I can see you. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Say goodbye.
Yeah, you can come and say goodbye. Basically, yes, this has been the Star Trek Minecraft tour and the Deano Kesnick, as you can see his name there. Deano Gamer for Life interview. I've lost my words now. I've just totally gone crazy. So this has been an epic video, and hopefully in the future we'll see some more creations by the main man himself. As as he's nodding in, yes, you will see that. And yes, look out for him in future videos, future projects, live streams, whatever we're going to be doing in the future. So yeah, that's Dean. This is Dave. Say goodbye, Dean.
Meow.
Meow. Everyone meows.
I never got the chance to say meow when you introduced me, so I'll say goodbye by meowing.
At least everyone meows. Everyone meows in this. Oh, you know. But that's how we are. That's how we are. So yes. Basically, thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Do all you need to do. This is Gamer for Life signing off. See you later, people. Bye. Goodbye.